Africa, the fastest growing continent, is bustling with a young, urbanized population, where entrepreneurship is as diverse as its people. More women than men are starting businesses here, a true mark of progress. In 2019, Africa made headlines with its top 5 economies growing twice as fast as the global average. This surge in growth opens a golden investment opportunity. The popular Senegalese-American singer, Akon, always says that every African American would become a millionaire if they invested in Africa. In today's video, we're going to explore the 10 best countries to invest in Africa in 2024. We are also going to discover that 2 of these countries are countries that every African can visit without a visa. This makes it even more interesting as you can travel to some of these countries without a visa to see if there are good investment opportunities there for you. There is also a country that pays university students monthly to go to school. So, which African countries should be on your investment radar? 10. Tanzania. Tanzania, known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is now gaining recognition for its economic prowess. Over the past few years, this nation has been on a remarkable journey of development. For the last 10 years, Tanzania's fastest-growing industry has been the IT sector. Agricultural products like cotton, coffee, tea, cashew nuts, cocoa, and vanilla account for 48% of Tanzania's GDP and 65% of total export earnings. Other interesting sectors for investment are environment and energy, health, financial services, construction, consumer goods, mining, and tourism. What's even more impressive about Tanzania's growth story is how it managed its external debt and navigated through the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. The country demonstrated resilience and adaptability, avoiding the severe economic setbacks that many others faced. However, let's not overlook the fact that Tanzania does have some ground to cover in terms of ease of doing business. But there's a silver lining. President Samia Suluhu Hassan has committed to transforming the business climate, aiming to make the country a more welcoming and lucrative destination for foreign investors. Let's put Tanzania's growth into perspective. After 2 decades of steady progress, the nation reached a significant milestone in July 2020, transitioning from a low-income to a lower-middle-income country. 9. Kenya. Kenya aims to become the gateway to Africa, with its capital, Nairobi, being an urban center bustling with activities and many investment opportunities. Kenya is a melting pot of potential with over 48.5 million people, most of whom are young, vibrant, and intelligent. Kenyan President William Ruto declared in October 2023 that all African travelers would no longer need a visa to enter Kenya. The move aims to boost trade with African countries. The Kenyan economy is as diverse as its landscape. From agriculture, forestry, and fishing to mining, manufacturing, energy, tourism, and financial services, Kenya's economic sectors are robust and thriving. Kenya is also well known for fintech. Startups such as M-Pesa, Branch, Tala, and M-Kopa have gained international attention for their innovative approaches to providing financial services to underserved populations. One of the key strengths of this nation is its strong property rights, well-rounded economy, and rapidly developing infrastructure. These factors make Kenya a top choice for investors and entrepreneurs, especially those interested in real estate, healthcare, transport, consumer goods, agriculture, and energy. The Kenyan government is actively working on the Big Four agenda, focusing on industrialization, universal health coverage, food security, and affordable housing. The government implemented various measures, including subsidized fertilizer and improved seeds, leading to a 20% increase in maize production in 2023. The government also partnered with private developers to construct affordable housing units, making homeownership more accessible for low and middle-income families. 8. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is mostly market-based and largely dependent on farming. Nearly 70% of Ivorians participate in some kind of farming practice. Several other businesses are carried out in the country, which is very high in demand and has provided successful businesses to so many people. Known as the world's leading cocoa producer, Ivory Coast's investment landscape is as rich and promising as its fertile lands. Fast growth sectors in the Ivory Coast include agritech, fintech, IT, logistics, tourism, construction, real estate, and renewable energy. The Ivorian government is also now ramping up efforts to attract foreign direct investment to bolster the country's infrastructure and workforce. The nation has been riding a wave of robust growth, fueled by significant government investment in infrastructure. A stable political and business environment further adds to its allure as an investment hotspot. But what's truly driving the investment engine in this country? It's the concerted effort to develop its national infrastructure, particularly in transportation. This focus on infrastructure is a strategic move, setting the stage for a thriving economic environment. The ripple effects of these investments are far-reaching. We're talking about a boost in the construction, agri-industry, and services sectors, especially in trade, transport, and ICT. 7. Mauritius. Once a low-income, agriculture-based economy, Mauritius is now a diverse upper-middle-income country. The key to its growth is the mix of finance, industry, and tourism. The ICT sector has seen significant growth due to Mauritius' strategic focus on becoming a digital island. The Mauritius government encourages more foreigners to invest in the country, so the need for consultancy services has also increased. In this case, starting a management consultancy firm would be a strategic move to take advantage of the surge. Doing business in Mauritius is easy. On average, it takes only 3 days to start a business, 17 days to register property, and about 81 days to set up energy services. With its competitive tax rates and flexible labor laws, Mauritius is great for business growth. The country's clear rules and fair practices encourage economic development. Besides being a financial hub, Mauritius is a popular tourist destination. Investors can buy property, and those investing over $500,000 can get permanent residency. The largest companies in Mauritius include Air Mauritius, Ireland Blyth Limited, the CO Group, the Mauritius Commercial Bank, the State Insurance Company of Mauritius, and Shell Mauritius Limited. 2024 is a great year to invest in Mauritius, thanks to its growing economy and favorable tax policies. Its financial sector is a major economic driver, important for cross-border investments and banking. 6. Ghana. Ghana stands out when it comes to investing in Africa. Known for its political stability, Ghana is one of the continent's most democratic nations. This stability is a cornerstone for long-term investment, creating a secure environment for investors. In 2019, Ghana boasted the fastest-growing economy in Africa. Its growth continues to surpass expectations, making it a standout choice for investment. Entering recent global challenges, Ghana was better prepared than many of its peers, thanks to significant structural shifts in its economy. Ghana is the second largest producer of gold in Africa and a leading producer of cocoa. Vegetables are always in high demand, and Ghana relies heavily on imports to meet the demand. Starting a vegetable farm allows you to contribute to the local food supply and generate income. Leading companies in Ghana include the network provider MT in Ghana and the oil and gas multinational Tullow Oil. In terms of market capitalization, MTN registered over $1.9 billion in 2023, while the value of Tullow Oil reached around $1 billion. Ghana's growth is fueled by its primary sectors, like oil and gold, and a rapidly developing tertiary sector. Ghana not only stands out for its stability and diverse economy, but also for its impressive growth projections. The IMF forecasts that Ghana will be among the world's fastest-growing economies in the coming years, with an expected growth rate of 8.8%. This remarkable figure highlights Ghana's potential as a key investment destination, especially in sectors like agriculture, education, tourism, mining, real estate, and financial services. 5. Botswana. Botswana is a prime investment destination in Africa, known for its political stability and strong returns. Despite its small population of just over 2.6 million, it has an impressive economic track record, which includes diamond mining, smart fiscal policies, and low corruption levels. Botswana's economy is comparable to countries like Mexico and Turkey. It stands out for having one of Africa's freest economies and the lowest corruption levels. diamonds have driven its high economic growth since 1966. Education is free for the first 10 years, attracting young families. University students also get paid $154 monthly to go to school. The processing of cattle hides, provision of recycled gray water for irrigation, and rollout of agricultural finance and insurance products and services are areas requiring investment and expansion. The agricultural sector itself is operating below capacity. The production of small stock, pork, fruit, vegetables, and honey are potentially lucrative business initiative. The beneficiation of copper, nickel, coal, and diamonds, together with mining, transport, and logistics, offer the opportunity for business-savvy Africans with the expertise and funding to exploit the market. Economically, Botswana is resilient, with high foreign reserves and the Pula Fund, a sovereign wealth fund that reduces debt reliance. This stability makes Botswana a solid choice for investment in Africa. 4. Rwanda. Rwanda's capital, Kigali, is currently experiencing a real estate boom. Supported by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, Rwanda has implemented significant economic and structural reforms. As a result, it's one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa, known for its sound business environment. Agriculture is the backbone and key component of Rwanda's fast-growing economy. In recent years, the sector has gained significant growth from 4.5% to 6% per annum and is gradually shifting from subsistence to a market-oriented model. Rwanda is the most recent, after Kenya, to join the other visa-free countries. Rwanda stated in November 2023 that it would grant its neighboring African states visa-free entrance. Paul Kagame, the president, stated that any African can travel to Rwanda at any time, and that there is no cost to access this major East African travel destination. Remarkably, Rwanda has seen a poverty reduction, with more people living above the poverty line. In terms of business, it ranks 62nd globally, a respectable position for ease of doing business. The country's economy benefits from ICT, tourism, mining, education, real estate, financial services, and agricultural products like coffee and tea. Rwanda's growth is also fueled by the National Strategy for Transformation. This plan is set to boost construction and energy sectors in the coming years, further enhancing its appeal as an investment destination. 3. South Africa. South Africa, the southernmost country in Africa, is a formidable player in the continent's economy. With a GDP of $411 billion and a population of about 60 million, it boasts a sizable and diverse economy. There are several business ideas with high potential for profitability in South Africa, such as e-commerce, renewable energy, tourism, real estate, and agriculture. The mining, transport, energy, manufacturing, tourism, and agriculture sectors are the highest sectors booming in the country. Some startup companies in South Africa include Paper Video, Hubble Capital, Moya, and Sadem. South Africa is known for its well-developed infrastructure, including legal, financial, energy, telecommunication, and transportation systems. These factors make it an ideal business place. The Johannesburg Stock Exchange, the largest in Africa and one of the top 20 globally, is a testament to the country's strong financial sector. South Africa's potential doesn't stop there. It also has a thriving tourism industry, adding another layer to its economic diversity. 2. Morocco. Morocco is emerging as a top investment destination in Africa, offering a unique blend of stability, growth, and connectivity to African markets. With a strong economy, Morocco stands among the top 5 African countries in terms of GDP. The country's proactive approach to handling the COVID-19 pandemic has been a key factor in maintaining its economic momentum. The Moroccan government has channeled significant resources to bolster production activities and foster public-private partnerships across various sectors. The pillars of its growth are diverse, including agriculture, tourism, aerospace, government initiatives, and the housing sector. Predictions suggest that Morocco's economic growth could reach 3.2% by the end of 2024. Morocco is strategically repositioning itself as a pivotal gateway to African markets. It's not just a destination for foreign investment, but a portal to other African economies. To realize its economic ambitions, Morocco is extending its diplomatic reach beyond the Sahara and its Arab neighbors. The country's reintegration into the African Union and its interest to join the economic community of West African states in 2017 highlights its commitment to broader continental integration. Morocco offers a more stable and receptive business environment compared to many sub-Saharan countries. This stability, combined with its strategic initiatives, makes Morocco an attractive and strategic location for investors looking to tap into the African market. 1. Egypt. With a growing populace as well as enhancing consumer demand, there is a lot of potential for business owners to invest in the food and beverage sectors in Egypt. Products such as milk, meat, juice, and treats are prominent and have various possibilities for business owners. The Egyptian government has shown the resolve to embark on an ambitious investment and development program in key growth sectors, including transport and infrastructure, building and construction, tourism, telecommunications, renewable energy, and development of the Suez Canal axis. Some companies that are thriving in Egypt include Telecom Egypt, El Saudi Electric, Egypt Kuwait Holding, Ease Steel, and Faisal Islamic Bank. Over the past 25 years, Egypt has maintained a stable mixed economy with an average growth rate between 3% and 5%. A key recent development in Egypt is the introduction of a new investment law. This law is designed to offer attractive incentives to investors to draw capital and stimulate economic growth. Despite facing a period of crisis that impacted its economy, Egypt's targeted policy implementations have enabled a steady and robust recovery. Africa is poised for a remarkable economic journey in 2024, fueled by a young and growing population, a rapidly expanding middle class, and increasing regional integration through the African Continental Free Trade Area. For investors looking for substantial profits and exposure to a vibrant and diverse market, this combination of features offers a plethora of choices. While specific countries currently lead the pack in terms of attractiveness, the continent as a whole holds immense potential. Therefore, it's time for investors to embrace the opportunities Africa presents and contribute to its transformative growth. African youths should stop running away from their homes and start working on solutions to the African problems. They should also create sustainable businesses from these solutions. African youths need to know that the future of the world is Africa. Education and extensive research are important to realize these goals, and African leaders must support these youths in achieving these goals instead of stealing from their countries and clinging to power. It is time for young Africans to take their future into their own hands and invest in African businesses and ventures. What do you think about these investment opportunities in Africa? Which country would you like to invest in? Do not forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the New Tourist channel. Also, turn on notifications so you stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.